Hollywood once again is exposing how evil it really is. This is actually a disturbing, disgusting story I'm going to cover today, but it just goes to show how dark and twisted Hollywood really is. There's this new movie, if you don't know about it, called Wicked. I think it's like a Wizard of Oz musical type thing. Here's the bottom line. If you are a believer and you're wondering whether you should go watch a movie called Wicked or not, the title should be enough. The word wicked means evil or morally wrong. Yet Christians, of course, are supporting it like they do every other wicked thing. But I want you to hear about what happened with the dolls that they made for this movie. And then I'm going to show you a mother who's suing Mattel. So let's watch this. It's completely evil. This is not a mistake, by the way. They're saying it's a mistake, but it's not. Just watch.
The big screen version of Wicked, starring Ariana Grande, is expected to be a huge holiday hit.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on with this movie as well, with them losing like an insane amount of weight and getting sick and all of this demonic stuff. Won't go into all of that, but just watch.
Plenty of product tie-ins, but not the tie-in Mattel accidentally put on their Wicked-themed dolls. Stephen Fabian explains.
And the fact that she's even smiling, the host of this, and like, is just bizarre because you're going to find out what it's about here. And it wasn't an accident. Who is convinced this was an accident? Let me know after.
The highly anticipated blockbuster film Wicked is hitting a gigantic marketing oops. The epic musical fantasy film opens next week, but today we're learning there is something wickedly wrong with the packaging for its movie tie-in doll. You're gonna be popular. The film stars Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, who channeled their on-screen characters at the LA premiere over the weekend. They also gave a thumbs up to the dolls being marketed in their likeness.
It's perfect.
The dolls look adorable, but look at the packaging.
Of course, these dolls are marketed to kids. Why wouldn't we have a witch marketed to children? But that's not the worst thing. It gets worse. Watch this.
The website listed is wicked.com, which links to a pornographic website.
So these are children's dolls. Let me rewind it here. Marketed to children accidentally. How many of you believe it was an accident? Type in the comments, was it an accident or was it on purpose? On the box of these dolls, they link a pornographic website, which is why they're getting sued, and I'll show you that in a moment. This is not an accident. These people are exactly what they call their movie. They are wicked. They are evil. And the fact that they're marketing to children pornography is despicable. It's disgusting. It's demonic. I don't know how many lives are going to get ruined through this, but we're going to show you an article in a moment. But this is just sad. They got busted, and now they're saying it was an accident. It was supposed to be wickedmovie.com, and it was wicked.com, which don't go there. It is a porn site, which, again, despicable. The way that they're targeting our kids. This never ends. It's disgusting. It's completely wrong, and it just continues. It continues. And we support this. Christians should I go watch a movie called Wicked? Why do we even have to make a video about that? Why do we even have to discuss it? If the movie's named Wicked, I don't care what it's about. I'm not going to go watch it. Why would I support something that's titled Wicked? Evil, morally wrong. And then people are shocked when there's all these hidden agendas, all these weird things in the movie, all these weird things that happen to the actors. Well, you name your movie evil, morally wrong. What do you think's going to happen? Watch this.
Wicked.com, which links to a pornographic website. It was supposed to show the film's official website, wickedmovie.com.
Toymaker Mattel is
wickedmovie.com, and Wicked is not even close. It's not an accident.
Apologizing for a wicked typo. It's a porn website. Mattel blamed the mix-up on an unfortunate error.
And why are these people laughing? How sick do you have to be to laugh that a children's doll linked to a porn site? And they're like, oh, it's so funny. It's
Boxes are in stores nationwide. It's destined to be one of the hottest toys this Christmas.
I am so excited.
Today, Mattel is apologizing, saying it deeply regrets the misprint and is taking immediate action to remedy this. Meanwhile, the dolls are being pulled from stores including Target, Walmart, Amazon, Kohl's, and Best Buy.
I do not think this mishap is going to affect the box office in any way. This was a horrible human error. I don't think anyone is, thinking that someone at Mattel did this on purpose.
They definitely did it on purpose because these people are wicked. These people are wicked. That's why they do this stuff on purpose. So, oh man, it just makes me sick. I have 4 young girls, and the fact that this is just nonstop, they're constantly being bombarded with this garbage, this trash. The church supports it, Christians support it. It's crazy. I want to know in the comments if you think it was an accident or not. Look at this. Mom sues Mattel after Wicked doll exposes her child to a porn site and causes emotional distress. I was exposed through a friend to pornography at a young age, and it is devastating. It led me down a dark path of lust and pornography, and it's just sad to see how many I mean, you imagine they sold probably millions of these dolls, hundreds of thousands of these dolls. And now on the packaging, the kids are going to the website, looking on the back, scanning the QR code, and it's taking children to a porn site. South Carolina mother is suing the children's toy company Mattel, claiming emotional distress after her minor daughter stumbled upon a pornographic website due to the misprint on the packaging of the dolls based on the Wicked movie. Mattel released the dolls to help promote the film, and they directed people to wicked.com, which is an adult porn site. Do not go there. And then it talks about the lawsuit that the mom filed. To her absolute shock, the website had nothing to do with the Wicked doll. The complaint said rather it was scenes of pornographic website and advertisements across her screen. These scenes were hardcore, full-on nude pornographic images depicting actual intercourse. The document continued. Plaintiff's minor daughter immediately showed her mother the photographs, and they both were horrified by what they saw. And again, once you open that door and see that, it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing for kids. Well, the company pulled and replaced the errant Wicked packaging, apologized for the thing. It's like, oh, we're sorry. Too late. There's hundreds of thousands of these out there. They'd already purchased the doll. The complaint states the mother would never have bought the doll, or she would have paid less for it if she'd known the packaging contained the web address with pornographic site. Mattel, which owns the toy brands such as Barbie and American Girl, failed in its duties to produce age-appropriate product. How does this get through? If you're producing items for children, how do you not double, triple check this? How does this get through everybody? The labeling, the designing. How many people saw this and didn't check and didn't think like, oh, wicked.com. We should probably check if that links to the movie or not. Just disgusting. Due to the error, the Wicked movie dolls were not safe for purchase, according to the complaint, foreseeable. And I hope they win this lawsuit. All right, let's see what else here. The company shared the following statement when Christian Post reached out. The Wicked dolls have returned for sale with correct packaging and at retails online and in stores to meet the strong consumer demand for the products. The previous misprint on the packaging was in no way impacts the value or play experience provided by the product itself, and limited numbers have sold. Okay, basically they're saying they're sorry. They pulled the dolls last month. They basically said sorry, wherever we deeply regret the human error. This is just beyond just, oh, we're sorry. I hope she wins this lawsuit because this absolutely will cause emotional, psychological distress for young people. And the way that the enemy just gets in through these things, first of all, we're starting out with a movie called Wicked about a witch and some, princess. And the fact that we even have to argue whether we should watch this or support it as Christians. Why would we support anything that in the title is 100% against what we believe? 100% against what the God that we serve. Our God is the opposite of wicked. Yet we promote this stuff. We're buying our kids witch dolls. And then these dolls which are evil in and of themselves, shocking, lead to a pornographic website for children. How disgusting and despicable is that? How disgusting and despicable is that? This is the day that we're living in. Parents, we have to be more alert of what's going on with our kids. We have to be more alert with what we're buying, what we're watching, what door we're opening in our home. And again, Isaiah, not everything's demonic. It must have been an accident. Really? A child's doll that leads to a pornographic website? Am I the only one that thinks that's nuts? Am I the only one that's like, that is evil? And this is the way the devil works. This is how he infiltrates. This is how he ruins lives. This is how the door gets open to lust and pornography for young people and for children. It's one thing here, one thing there. We keep supporting these companies. We keep supporting these brands. We keep supporting these movies. We need to have eyes open. Let this be a wake-up call for you parents that are not even aware of what your kids are watching on their iPad. Not even aware with what your kids are doing on my kids are playing Roblox online with random strangers, with chatting, and you don't even know. We don't even know. We just let the iPad disciple them, let the iPad babysit them, let the iPad raise them, because as parents, we don't want to get involved. We're lazy. We're not vigilant. We need to be vigilant. We need to be awake. This is the evil in the generation we're living in. This is the evil in this age. Get mad about this. Wake up about this. I would be interested to know, do you think it was an accident? I don't. I think these companies are evil. I think these companies are, no pun intended, wicked, and they're doing this stuff on purpose. They're doing this stuff on purpose. I thought I would cover this because it's a wake-up call for us as parents, just to be aware with what our kids are doing. I would never want this to happen to anyone out there, for their kid to be exposed to. I would be heartbroken if my child was exposed to pornography, especially through something like this. It's just heartbreaking. It's sad. And man, we need to be awake as parents. We need to be awake. I have a new book that just came out, How to Cast Out Demons. Everything opposite of the Wicked movie. Everything you need to know about deliverance. You can get on Amazon. We don't have video sponsored, so the video is literally sponsored by my book. We don't have any sponsors or anything like that. You can get it down in the description, link there. We're live Monday at 6 o'clock, Tuesday at 6 o'clock, and Thursday at noon. And make sure you go on my channel and check the live tab, because that's where we have all of our preaching and teaching and our thousands of videos. Let me know if you think this is an accident down below or not. It's an evil time that we live in. We need to be awake and sober. Love and appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.